I've repeatedly been watching this video of this creator who came out as a jealous friend because I've been trying to understand her. I've been trying to understand where she comes from. And for context, if you've not seen the video, this girl came out on the internet and confessed being the jealous friend, and she said that she couldn't continue being friends with this other girl who was a friend because she felt jealous of her. The reason was that girl was more privileged and she gets under things easily, the things she wish she had. And in that video, she used an example of that girl being a lawyer, and some people came for her, and she made a follow-up video clarifying the example she used, that her friend isn't a lawyer and her friend is really privileged. She never has to work for anything that she wants. Everything gets handed to her, and that her friend is really privileged, and that was the reason she was really jealous. And seeing the comments in her section, I've come to a realization. And before that, I think it's still admirable of her, because not so many people can confess that they're jealous of their friend. They always hide and punish you as the friend secretly. But this girl had the courage to come out and even end the friendship. That is admirable of her. However, reading the comments, and I saw so many people agreeing with her that it is normal to feel envious of those who have more. And I think I've come to a realization that this tends to one mindset, and this is very cold. I want to confess, this is entitlement. If a person is entitled to the same outcome in life, they're going to feel unfairness when others have what they want to have. Life is not going to distribute the same outcome, and a person who feels that life owes them the same outcome is going to see unfairness a lot in the world. Because in as much as this is very cruel, there are some people who are going to be born privileged, they are going to be born wealthy, but we can't resent them for their privileges. The poor will never have to work for things that you desire. And that is the cruel fact about reality. And feeling entitled to have the same outcome in life is going to create resentment in our hearts. So I think for anyone who feels envious of those who have to never work for things in life, I would just like to prompt you to acknowledge the differences in life. That life is not going to earn all of us the same outcome. Yes, you can work hard, you can have dreams, you can have goals, but the truth is we shall never have the same outcome. And the sooner anyone realizes this, the better. This is more liberating because it sets you free from viewing life as unfair and puts you in the path where you have to just focus on yourself and better yourself instead of comparing yourself, because there are things that cannot be undone. There are systems that you cannot fight, and resenting this is just going to cause you disease inside your heart. Resentment is not good for our health. So I just prompt anyone who feels envious or jealous of those who have to never work for their things, for the things that they desire. I just prompt you that you acknowledge the differences in life. This is some cruel fact about reality. Life does not owe any one of us the same outcome, and we cannot punish those who are privileged